Hey guys, I am filming this video on Monday, but I'm not going to bother to edit it today, so I don't know when you guys will actually be seeing this, but it's Monday when I'm filming. I know I've been talking a lot about having a messed up sleep schedule because of winter break, and over the 4 days that I was at school, I was kind of getting back into my school sleeping schedule a bit, although I was still really worn out. But then this weekend that completely got screwed up because I was sleeping in, which is normally my sleeping schedule during school. I normally stay up late and sleep in on the weekends, but my body still wasn't completely used to the whole, on school nights you need to go to bed late earlier thing. So I had a lot of trouble sleeping last night, and basically, it was the first day we went back again, I laid in bed for hours. It's really kind of getting annoying, and I just want to be able to sleep. I always have a little bit of insomnia, but it's been particularly bad for the past, week. We do this thing sometimes in AP US History where we're each given a part of the chapter, and we have to, summarize that part of the chapter. So then we all, stand up and talk about our part of the chapter in front of the class, and I had to do that today at the very end of the chapter. And I hate getting up in front of people, so that was kind of, nerve-wracking. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was, extremely informal, and I just had to stand up and read, a paragraph that I had written on a section of the book. But it made me really nervous, and I always, shake for a little bit after I have to stand up in front of people. My AP English class doubles as a college credit English class through IU, and we have different grades for our high school grade and our college grade, because our college papers make up one grade. It's just the papers that we had to write for the class, but then our school grade is that plus other stuff thrown in. So our college grade, so my English teacher showed us the grade that we're getting through IU from the class today. That's just based on the 5 papers, I think, that we wrote, and I thought I was going to do a lot worse than I did, so that is nice. The funny thing is, everyone, some people said they got better, some people got worse. The papers got harder as we went, and mine, the first 4, it got worse as you went, and the last one is the best one I did, which is weird. But I thought the last one was the easiest one, so I don't know. Current events today, we had to take a quiz over all of the Republican candidates, you showed us the picture, and then we had to say their names, and I completely forgot to study for it, but I think I got 100 because we got to see it, so that's nice. I know all of my Republican candidates, and I think before current events, I knew who some of the candidates were, and I kind of knew some of the stuff that was going on, but I hadn't really paid attention to what any of them stood for, and now I kind of know what they're actually saying now, because I am trying to figure out who I'm going to vote for in the primaries, because I've mentioned before, I'm an independent, and I don't really want to join either party, but I want to vote for the Republican primary, because in my point of view, even if you want Obama to win, still, I would still go and vote for the Republican primaries and choose a candidate that you think would be the next best president if you can't get Obama. So then if Obama loses, you still at least have a somewhat decent president. I'm not trying to say who you should vote for, or that Obama's good or anything. I'm just saying that makes sense to me, because you can diss the other opponent all you want, but if you're the one you want to win loses, then they're going to be president. So even if you're a Democrat or want Obama to win, I would still vote in the Republican primaries if you can, because if whoever wins that has a 50-50% chance of becoming president, and if Obama loses, they'll be president, so you kind of want them to at least be So you at least want the Republican candidate you can stand the most to get the nomination. I don't know if any of that makes sense. That's just how my thought works on it. I don't want to get into a politics debate. I'm not trying to say which candidate's best. I'm just saying that makes sense to me. But even after I vote in the primaries, I'm still going to be an independent because I don't want to be a Republican. I don't want to be a Republican, I don't want to be a Democrat. But I'm going to vote in the primaries anyway because I want the best Republican candidate possible and then I'll decide if I'm voting for them or Obama later. But if either one loses, I at least want the other candidate that does win, even if they're not the one I vote for. I want them to be the best possible one. I really hope I'm making sense. I stayed after school with G today to help her fill out a college application. We were there for like an hour, about an hour, probably hour and a half. I don't even remember, but we were there for a while. We were in one of the business classrooms because they have like the computers, and I helped her work on that. Like, I didn't really do anything. I proofread her personal statement for her to check for grammar errors and stuff, and that was basically it. And we had to find her, she's a permanent resident, so we had to like find her, what was it called? Some number thing that was supposed to be like on her card, and we didn't know what it meant, because I've never had a permanent resident card. I didn't even know what they looked like until I saw G's, so she ended up putting down a number that we thought it was, so let's hope that was the right number, because otherwise that could have screwed things up. But I'm actually kind of behind on my homework today, because I stayed after school with G, and that kind of made like everything later. So I'm pretty much done. I'm done with English. I just have to finish AP US History because we have a test tomorrow. So I'm going to go do that, and I will see you guys later. Bye.